We have new information about a tragedy out of Teton County to share with you today.
The man accused of killing his wife and their unborn child now faces 2 murder charges. 48-year-old Jeremy Best also accused of kidnapping his 10-month-old baby after those alleged murders.
That baby was found dead when Best was taken into custody outside of Idaho Falls. A probable cause affidavit details what happened leading up to the shooting and why police arrested Best. Our Abby Davis looked through the documents and brings us some new information this morning. Take a look.
New court documents outline the moments before police say 48-year-old Jeremy Best shot his wife and their unborn child. The incident happened late November 30th on the Best's property in Victor, which is in Teton County. A probable cause affidavit filed December 4th states a deputy was dispatched to the property after someone called 911 and hung up. When they listened back to a recording of the 911 call, authorities heard a female voice repeating Jeremy and Jeremy no. A male voice says yes in response and yells, "Get back, you're gonna get shot," followed by "I love you, I love you, I love you." The affidavit doesn't say who made the call. Documents show the responding Teton County deputy talked to a neighbor after getting to the property. That neighbor said he heard Jeremy's wife, Callie, yell, quote, "Jeremy, stop it, you have a baby." The neighbor said he then heard about 5 gunshots that sounded like they came from outside. The deputy found Callie dead next to a shop on the property with multiple gunshot wounds. He later learned she was 28 weeks pregnant. Authorities also accused Jeremy of kidnapping his 10-month-old son, Zeke, after those alleged murders. Zeke's body was found near where Jeremy's car rolled off an embankment east of Idaho Falls on Saturday. Jeremy hasn't been charged in connection with Zeke's death. The probable cause affidavit also shows hours before the shooting, Jeremy was at the Swan Valley General Store naked. The Bonneville County Sheriff's Office said in a press release last week, an ambulance responded to the store and took Jeremy to the Eastern Idaho Regional Medical Center for a mental and medical exam. In a statement to KTVB, a spokesperson for the hospital said, quote, "Idaho law limits law enforcement, hospitals, and healthcare providers from placing individuals on a protective custody hold unless specific clinical criteria is met. When these factors are not present or apparent at the time of the care process, hospitals cannot legally hold a patient against their or their family's wishes."
Abby reached out to better understand why and when exactly the hospital released Jeremy, but we haven't heard back yet.
The spokesperson did tell us earlier in the day they can't answer specific questions, though, about a patient's treatment or diagnosis because of federal medical privacy laws. On Monday, the court did order the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare to find a psychiatrist or licensed psychologist to evaluate Jeremy as soon as possible.
His preliminary hearing is set for later this month.